There's something happening right now, and most men can feel it, but, they can't quite explain it. Standards are dropping, discipline is disappearing, and weakness? Well, it's being celebrated. Masculinity isn't being built anymore. It's being attacked, and the real danger isn't loud. It's subtle, because it's happening in what you watch, what you're taught, and what you're told a man should be. So the question is, are men actually getting weaker, or are they being conditioned to be? If you're about discipline, strength, and becoming the best version of yourself, hit that subscribe button and join the Man Up channel. Now, real quick, a disclaimer. This video isn't about attacking anyone or blaming society for everything. It's about recognizing patterns, taking responsibility, and understanding what it takes to become a strong, capable man in today's world. With that said, let's get into it. Let's start with the reality. Strength is no longer encouraged. There was a time when strength was expected. Mental toughness, discipline, responsibility. Those weren't optional, they were required. But today, that standard has changed. Now strength is often labeled as too much. Discipline is seen as extreme. And accountability? That's something most people avoid. So what happens? Men stop pushing themselves. They lower their standards. And over time, they become weaker, not because they had to, but because they were told it's okay. And this is where the problem deepens. Weakness is being normalized. Look around. Excuses are everywhere. Comfort is prioritized and struggle is avoided at all costs. Instead of telling men to rise up, they're being told to stay comfortable, stay safe, stay passive, stay average. But here's the truth. Nothing strong is built in comfort. And when weakness is normalized, strength starts to look rare. Now here's what most men don't realize. Distraction is part of the problem. You are constantly being distracted. Endless scrolling, short-form content, instant gratification. Your attention is being pulled in every direction. And while you're distracted, you're not building anything, you're not developing skills, you're not strengthening your body, you're not sharpening your mind. And over time, that lack of focus turns into a lack of discipline. Because distracted men don't become dangerous men. But it doesn't stop there. Men are losing their edge. When you remove challenge, you remove growth. When you remove struggle, you remove resilience. And when men stop facing difficulty, they lose their edge. They become reactive instead of proactive. They avoid pressure instead of embracing it. They fold when things get hard. Not because they're incapable, but because they've never been trained to handle it. Real quick, if this is hitting home, go ahead and hit that like button. Because this is the kind of truth most people won't say out loud, but every man needs to hear. Now, let's talk about responsibility. Because this is where it changes. It's easy to blame society. It's easy to point fingers. But at the end of the day, you are responsible for who you become. No matter what's happening around you, you still have a choice. You can follow the path of least resistance, or you can take control. Because the men who rise above this environment aren't the ones complaining about it. They're the ones building themselves despite it. And here's the truth. Discipline is the counterattack. If weakness is being pushed, discipline is your weapon. If distraction is everywhere, focus is your advantage. If comfort is the norm, hardship becomes your training ground. Because, discipline does something powerful. It separates you. In a world where most men are average, discipline makes you stand out. Not by chance, but by choice. So what does a strong man do in a weak world? He builds himself, he trains his body, he sharpens his mind, he controls his habits. He doesn't wait for motivation, he creates structure. He doesn't chase comfort, he embraces challenge, and most importantly, he holds himself to a higher standard, regardless of what the world says. And this is what most men are missing. You have to decide who you are. No one is coming to define you. Not society, not social media, not other people. You decide. You decide your standards. You decide your habits. You decide your level of discipline. And once you make that decision, everything changes because now you're not reacting to the world. You're operating above it. Bring it full circle. At the end of the day, the war on masculinity isn't something you fight with words. It's something you respond to with action. Because honestly, while the world may be getting weaker, you don't have to. You can build strength. You can build discipline. You can become the man most people won't. But it starts with a decision to stop drifting, to stop settling, to stop accepting weakness, and to start building yourself every single day. So the question is, are you going to follow the crowd or are you going to rise above it? If this video hit home, hit that like button and subscribe to the Man Up channel. And click on one of the videos you see on your screen right now. Because the next step in building your strength, discipline, and mindset is waiting for you there.